Hi guys, it's Brooke with Brooke Make Stuff, and today we are going to be doing a little swatching and review and demo of my little White Night watercolor set. I got this set probably about a month ago, maybe a little bit longer actually, but you can see it's well loved. But I decided to give a little demonstration of the colors and how they perform on paper and how they just work in general. And if you do hear any grunting and groaning in the background, that is because I am feeding my son right now while I record the audio for this. Okay, so the last color I just swatched, the yellow ochre, that is probably one of the few in this set that I'm not the biggest fan of, just because the intensity, it really just isn't there. It's compared to the other colors like the cadmium red light, Carson, the cadmium red light that you just saw, that is much brighter than anything that yellow ochre could ever achieve. And there's a couple others that you will see that are also a little bit on the duller side, like this red ochre right here. It has intensity to it, but it's not as much as you would assume it to be when you can see the intensity they're capable of, like with this Tunisian red, or no, that's English red right there. And yeah, like they've got the colors, they go from incredibly vibrant and beautiful all the way down to there's like, where's the pigment? Where'd it go? But yeah. And we're gonna see over here, this one is another one that's just so pigmented. This purple color is just, it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's so vibrant, and like you really have to dilute it to be able to see that it's purple and not black. The ultramarine is another beautiful, beautiful color. And then I think it's this next one that I'm really kind of confused about, honestly. It's called Bright Blue, and to me it gives kind of a cerulean blue vibe, but I'm not 100% sure. It's called Bright Blue, so I don't know. They've got the Russian color name, so it's kind of different. This right here, the cobalt blue, is another one that it's just so, you want more from it, you want to see more out of it, but it's just not there. The indigo, gorgeous, absolutely stunning color, just beautiful. You can get such a deep. And now we get into the greens, and this one right here is the yellowish green, which is another color name that it just kind of seems like they pulled it out of nowhere. The emerald right here is beautiful. I love the emerald color. And my favorite personally out of this whole entire set is the one that's coming up next. It is their green color, and it's just called green, but it is a gorgeous... That's my 9-month-old. It's just this gorgeous, deep green color, and it's beautiful to use in any kind of landscape painting and all that stuff. And then we get into the earth tones, and the earth tones are very, very hit or miss, but I am thankful that they have a really good selection of earth tones, because I tend to gravitate towards them. But yeah, you'll see some of them they're just not that vibrant. Like the umber, I want it to be more, to be more so bad, but it just isn't. When the Mars brown, I think it is, that one's also But you know, overall, this set it's wonderful. I love painting with it. It's a really nice set, and I am personally glad that I chose this one over the 36 color set that they have available, because it's got everything that I need personally in a watercolor set. covers all the bases for me. And I like that they have a neutral black, which is, it reminds me a lot of the Neutral Tint by Daniel Smith, and that I appreciate that. It works in pretty much the same way, in my opinion. Alright, and that is the end of that. Okay, and now here's a close-up of all the colors dried with the names next to them. As you can see, some of them have just absolutely gorgeous granulation to them. Like the cobalt colors and all the earth tones are just magnificent. Like that emerald is beautiful. I'm a sucker for some good granulation. I really just love it. And now, just a sneak peek at how well loved my set really is. But yeah, now we're gonna get into the demo. And for the demo, I chose a parrot because it's very colorful and it really gives you a good idea of what these paints can do when you really put them down in the right way. That sounds weird. I'm just gonna let this go for a little bit because my son he's being very talkative right now. But just enjoy the speed paint, and I will be back at the very end of the video. Enjoy! Carson, you little nut. You're a little nut. Da da da. Da da da. I'm not da da. Alright, now we are coming to the very end where I'm putting the last little touches on the painting, and of course I messed up in a few little bits, so I had to add some gel pen and a little bit of colored pencil, you know, the finishing touches of any true watercolor piece. But yeah, I think it turned out beautifully, and I'm really happy with just everything. Like, these paints, they really are beautiful, and they really do an amazing job. And yeah, here is, just 1 second, a close-up of the piece. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you liked what you saw, then please hit that subscribe button, because I promise there will be more content coming out soon. Carson and I say goodbye.